Every year, more than 1.5 billion gallons of ice cream are consumed by Americans. That's about 23 pounds a year per person. You're in serious trouble if you put that ice cream in your mouth. We have strong feelings about which flavors should be permanently melted away and which should be kept in the freezer, according to a recent YouGov survey. Based on pure flavor, flawless texture, and the kind of frozen joy that makes you battle for the last scoop, we are evaluating the top 15 ice cream flavors from least liked to greatest. Get a spoon like and subscribe because your favorite ice cream is about to be judged. The taste that makes every day feel like a celebration but has the lowest real preference ranking at number 15 is birthday cake ice cream. Birthday cake. Ice cream perfectly encapsulates the delight of indulging in vanilla cake covered with frosting and sprinkled with rainbows. In essence, it's nostalgia frozen in time, bringing back fond childhood memories of cake batter and birthday celebrations. This joyous flavor is best embodied by Cold Stone Creamery. Cold Stone, a Tempe, Arizona-based company founded in 1988, introduced cake batter ice cream in 2003 and invented the mix-in idea that made it popular. With real cake chunks and rainbow sprinkles combined on top of their famous frozen granite stone, Cold Stone's cake batter ice cream has a sweet vanilla base. The cake pieces add textural variation that makes every mouthful intriguing, and the theatrical preparation and customizing options give it a unique vibe. Birthday cake comes in last on our list because, despite being entertaining and visually appealing, it lacks subtle flavor depth and is overly sweet. Most adults find it too sugary to consume a whole dose, and the novelty wears off soon. The experience is more important than the flavor. According to Neapolitan, number 14 is the flavor that actually makes picking more difficult. Inspired by the Italian Spumoni dish and named after Naples, Italy, Neapolitan offers 3 traditional flavors in a single container: strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. It's the ideal option for picky eaters and the tactful way to settle ice cream disputes. The best example of this tri-flavor classic is Breyers. With more than 150 years of ice cream experience and widespread distribution across grocery stores across the country, Neapolitan is affordable for families worldwide. It was founded in Philadelphia in 1866 by William Breyer. The tastes of Breyers Neapolitan are clear, unique, and don't blend together. The strawberry adds fruity brightness, the chocolate is rich without being overpowering, and the vanilla is pure and creamy. Instead, then competing with one another, the 3 flavors enhance one another. Although it provides variety, Neapolitan is a flavor that is essentially a compromise, which is why it scores low. Each ingredient works well on its own, but don't let it melt or you'll have to put up with muddy dark soup. The uncomplicated flavor that illustrates sometimes simple is just simple. Chocolate chip ice cream comes in at number 13. This is just chocolate chips put into vanilla ice cream. Comfort food that is straightforward and fulfills its promises. While the vanilla base stays neutral and creamy, the chocolate chips offer tactile contrast and bursts of cocoa taste. Häagen-Dazs is the epitome of chocolate chip ice cream. Reuben and Rose Mattis founded Häagen-Dazs in 1960, and since then, the company has established a premium reputation by emphasizing premium ingredients and rich, dense textures. Real vanilla and premium chocolate chips that keep their flavor and texture even when frozen are used by Häagen-Dazs. Each chocolate chip experience is enhanced by their super premium ice cream base, which is denser and richer than regular ice cream. Although chocolate chip is dependable and tasty, it lacks the complexity or assertiveness that distinguishes memorable ice cream, which puts it in the bottom tier. When it comes to mix-in flavors, it's the vanilla. Not spectacular, but good. Not exciting, but satisfying. At number 12, caramel ice cream adds a buttery richness that is popular in the Midwest but divisive elsewhere. Rich, burnt sugar flavors with undertones of vanilla and butter give caramel ice cream an opulent sweetness. Caramel ice cream is a regional favorite that hasn't attained national domination, with 41% of Midwesterners claiming to enjoy it. Ben & Jerry's offers a delicious caramel ice cream in their own style. Since its founding in 1978, Ben & Jerry's has expanded to more than 600 locations across the globe, while upholding its dedication to innovative flavors and social responsibility. Their caramel ice cream has ribbons of concentrated sweetness created by swirling rich caramel sauce over a creamy vanilla base. Because their caramel is created with real butter and cream, it has a complex, not just sweet, burnt sugar flavor. Despite having passionate regional admirers, caramel's rich sweetness can be overpowering, which is why it falls in the lower middle. Though too thick for many palates, it's comfort food for fans of creme brulee and butterscotch. According to Pistachio, number 11 is the sophisticated anomaly that separates ice cream enthusiasts into different groups. Originating in the Middle East, this pale green ice cream gained popularity in the United States in the middle of the 20th century. The nutty, somewhat sweet flavor of pistachio ice cream is more complex than other ice cream flavors, making it appealing to daring diners who value its distinctiveness. Brooklyn's Spumoni Gardens offers delicious pistachio ice cream. This Italian-American establishment, which was founded in 1939, is well known for its genuine spumoni and pistachio ice cream, which is made using traditional Italian gelato-making methods. Spumoni Gardens makes ice cream with a gentle sweetness and authentic nut flavor by using real pistachios. Their pistachio ice cream contains tiny pistachio particles that give it a nutty crunch, and it has the right pale green color from real nuts rather than artificial coloring. Despite being refined and distinctive, pistachio is too out of the ordinary for the tastes of the majority of Americans, which is why it comes in the bottom half. Those who are used to sweeter, more recognizable flavors will find the green hue and nutty taste strange. Rocky Road, a chunky, entertaining flavor that became a goony pop culture classic, is in the top 10. It's the kind of decadent delicacy that makes every bite feel like an adventure. I'm trapped with this guy in front of a television. A Rocky Road? This flavor, which was created in 1929 by Dreyer's Grand Ice Cream and named to cheer people up during the Great Depression's Rocky Road, blends chocolate ice cream with roasted almonds and marshmallows to create a fun and varied texture that appeals to mix-in lovers. The almonds add a crisp contrast and the marshmallows remain soft and chewy long after freezing. Their chocolate foundation is sufficiently rich to hold the mix-ins in place without becoming overpowering. Although it's enjoyable and filling, Rocky Road comes in the middle since the mix-ins often dominate the ice cream base. As the original, Dreyer's deserves recognition for developing a flavor that has persisted for over a century, even though it is more about texture and novelty than pure flavor. As the adult taste that has gained popularity and devoted followers in the Northeast, coffee ice cream comes in at number 9. This flavor appeals to grown-ups who think it's totally acceptable to eat coffee for dessert since it captures the smoky, bittersweet charm of coffee in a frozen version. Coffee ice cream is a regional favorite with sophisticated appeal, as reported by 32% of Northeasterners. The Talenti brand uses a gelato technique to create coffee ice cream that is exceptional. With its recognizable clear containers, Talenti, which was founded in Dallas in 2003, has spread throughout grocery stores across the country, introducing real Italian gelato skills to American freezer aisles. Dark chocolate chunks counterbalance the strong espresso flavor in Talenti's coffee chocolate chip gelato. The coffee flavor is strong and real rather than fake or weak, and the gelato foundation is richer and more flavorful than ordinary ice cream. Coffee is ranked in the middle because, although it has ardent supporters who value its sophistication, it is too strong and adult-oriented for a wide audience. It is divisive rather than generally adored due to its bitter undertones and caffeine connotation. As the decadent combo that satisfies serious sweet tooths, chocolate peanut butter ice cream comes in at number 8. This flavor appeals to people who seek the most indulgence since it blends two of America's favorite flavors, chocolate and peanut butter, to create a rich, filling ice cream. You may think of it as a frozen Reese's peanut butter cup. Jenny's Splendid Ice Cream is the ideal example of this rich blend. Jenny's, which was established in Columbus, Ohio in 2002, has become a nationally recognized brand for its inventive tastes and artisanal quality. Jenny's use of chocolate peanut butter results in flavors that are rich and nuanced, beyond simple pairings. Their chocolate base is rich and gratifying, and their peanut butter is rich and creamy, resulting in a decadent experience that takes this traditional pairing to artisanal heights. Because it fulfills certain desires and lives up to promises of pleasure, Chocolate peanut butter is ranked in the high middle. Richness is the constraint. It appeals mostly to people looking for the biggest dessert impact because it is nearly too rich to consume on a regular basis. Chocolate chip cookie dough, a family favorite, ranks 7th as the contemporary classic that transformed Grandma's uncooked cookie dough into a treat that was acceptable. This taste, which was made popular by Ben & Jerry's in the late 1980s and early 1990s, offers the excitement of smuggling uncooked cookie batter from the mixing bowl in a frozen form that is acceptable to society. Squared, it's sumptuous. Cookies and ice cream come together to create a decadent delicacy. This category of flavors is entirely owned by Ben & Jerry's. With bits of chocolate chip cookie dough that are precisely engineered to remain soft and chewy when frozen, their chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream has a vanilla base. With its substantial and tasty cookie dough chunks, Ben & Jerry's offers the real taste of raw cookie batter without raising any concerns about food safety. Every bite has concentrated sweetness and a different texture because to the cookie dough bits and the thick, creamy vanilla base. Because it skillfully blends two popular desserts to create something truly unique and intriguing, cookie dough comes in at number half. Its enduring appeal is demonstrated by the novelty factor, which is still high decades after launch. As the traditional fruit taste that has delighted Americans for decades, strawberry ice cream comes in at number 6. Reminiscent of 1950s diner milkshakes and summer strawberry shortcake, this pink ice cream is the fruit-flavored ingredient in Neapolitan. The wide, mild appeal of strawberry ice cream is reflected in the 43% of Americans who say they enjoy it. The purest form of strawberry ice cream may be found at Turkey Hill. Turkey Hill was established in 1931 in Conestoga, Pennsylvania, and has since gained regional recognition throughout the Mid-Atlantic and Southeast because to their use of premium ingredients and real fruit in their ice cream. Instead of using artificial flavoring, Turkey Hill's strawberry ice cream has real strawberry bits and a natural strawberry flavor that tastes like real fruit. The texture contains tiny fruit pieces that offer bursts of fresh flavor, and the pink color is derived from genuine strawberries. Because it provides authentic fruit flavor and nostalgic appeal without being overly difficult or intense, strawberries score in the top half. It appeals to people who desire something lighter than chocolate yet more intriguing than vanilla because it strikes the ideal balance between familiar and invigorating. As the relatively recent flavor that has evolved into a contemporary classic, cookies and cream comes in at number 5. This flavor, which was developed in the 1980s by combining vanilla ice cream with crushed chocolate sandwich cookies, combines crunchy and creamy sensations in the ideal way. Cookies and cream is one of the most popular new flavors of the last 40 years, with about 43% of Americans enjoying it. The entire idea was inspired by Oreo, but Graeter's ice cream uses their special method to perfect cookies and cream. Graeter's, a family-run business for 5 generations, was established in Cincinnati, Ohio, in 1870. They are well known for their French pot method, which produces extraordinarily thick and dense ice cream. With their special French pot method, which produces smaller quantities with more powerful flavors and better ingredient distribution, Graeter's cookies and cream has considerable cookie chunks blended. The cookie bits have the ideal texture and chocolate flavor throughout, and their vanilla base is incredibly rich and creamy, due to its effective creation of a new iconic flavor that appeals to both adults and children. Cookies and cream comes in at number 5. Comfort food that is both nostalgic and opulent is created by combining Graeter's handmade ice cream with the well-known Oreo-inspired flavor. In terms of frozen southern comfort, butter pecan ranks 4th. This flavor creates rich, toasty aromas that convey southern warmth and hospitality by combining buttery vanilla ice cream with roasted pecan chunks. It is particularly well-liked by older generations who value its elegant simplicity, and in the South, where 42% of respondents indicate they enjoy butter pecan. Butter pecan ice cream is expertly elevated by Bluebell, the 3rd largest ice cream producer in the United States. Bluebell was established in 1907 in Brenham, Texas, and is renowned for its genuine flavors and rich, creamy textures. The luscious, buttery vanilla ice cream in Bluebell's butter pecan is infused with roasted pecans. While the ice cream base is rich and creamy with real butter flavor instead of artificial alternatives, The nuts are appropriately toasted to bring out their natural oils and nutty flavor. Because it uses high-quality ingredients and subtle flavors to produce authentic comfort food delight, butter pecan comes in at number 4. Those who enjoy classic flavors done to perfection will enjoy the blend of nutty crunch and buttery richness. Mint chocolate chip, another family favorite, breaks into the top 3 as the cool flavor that's either wildly popular or utterly unpopular. Rich chocolate and cold mint flavor are well balanced in this mint green ice cream with chocolate chips, making for a delightful yet decadent treat. Although just over 1/3 of Americans enjoy mint chocolate chip, those who do are ardent fans. Friendly's ice cream produces excellent mint chocolate chip. Friendly's, which was established in 1935 in Springfield, Massachusetts, is well known for its mint chocolate chip ice cream, which has been a staple taste for many years. Their version has the ideal ratio of rich chocolate chips to cold mint. The chocolate chunks are large enough to offer gratifying cocoa flavor in textural contrast in each mouthful, and the mint flavor is cool without being overpowering. As one of the best-selling ice cream flavors in America, and one that has been popular for decades, mint chocolate chip comes in at number 3. The loyal fan base is sizable and fervent enough to generate sizable sales, demonstrating that occasionally a smaller but incredibly devoted clientele is more valuable than a broad, indifferent following. That chocolate ice cream ranks second as the decadent classic that never goes out of style is hardly surprising. Chocolate ice cream is the epitome of pleasure in frozen form, rich, sweet, and completely fulfilling. Chocolate ice cream is a consistent favorite across all demographics, with about half of Americans saying they enjoy it, and about 10% saying they would prefer it to all other flavors. Häagen-Dazs is the epitome of opulent chocolate ice cream. Their super premium method uses premium cocoa and cream to produce rich, highly flavorful chocolate ice cream that is dessert-level decadent. Dense and creamy, Häagen-Dazs chocolate ice cream has a strong chocolate flavor without being overpowering. The texture is so thick that it almost feels like frozen chocolate mousse, and the cocoa flavor is nuanced and complex. Serious chocolate cravings are satisfied by this chocolate ice cream. Because it consistently provides satisfaction and appeals to the widest range of consumers, chocolate comes in second. People who don't think they like ice cream are won over by its flavor, which also makes it the ideal foundation for an endless array of toppings and mix-ins. Taking the top slot is none other than vanilla ice cream, which is officially the most popular flavor in America. Vanilla may seem uninteresting, yet there's a solid reason it ranked number 1. Of all the flavors of ice cream, vanilla is the most popular, with 59% of American adults saying they like it. Its strength lies in its simplicity. The flavor of a good vanilla is sweet, creamy, and comforting, with subtle notes of real vanilla bean. Vanilla is quite adaptable. It is entirely satisfying on its own. But it just gets better when you add more toppings or syrup. It has been a part of American ice cream history since its inception and evokes fond recollections of milkshakes, homemade churns, and root beer floats. Ben & Jerry's vanilla is the pinnacle of this timeless flavor. Ben & Jerry's vanilla ice cream demonstrates their dedication to using high-quality ingredients with Madagascar vanilla and fresh cream, which produce rich, complex flavor, even though they are known for their wacky, inventive flavors. Vanilla from Ben & Jerry's isn't dull. Real vanilla beans are used in its creation, which adds natural sweetness and aromatic depth. The vanilla flavor is strong enough to stand alone, yet delicate enough to go well with any topping, and the ultra-premium base is rich and creamy. Ironically, fans of vanilla ice cream are anything but dull, despite the fact that vanilla is slang for dull. According to studies, vanilla lovers are frequently impetuous idealists who are more colorful and outspoken than their flavor preference would imply. Vanilla wins because it's the most comforting flavor. It's straightforward, reliable, and everyone loves it. In its most basic form, it is utterly fulfilling and the ideal foundation for creation. Vanilla is proof that perfection doesn't have to be difficult to achieve, and often the traditional option is the best one. That's it. America's preferred ice cream flavor is vanilla, demonstrating that sometimes the traditional option is still the best option. This list demonstrates how the greatest ice cream flavors strike a balance between complexity and accessibility, indulgence and contentment, and inventiveness and comfort. with birthday cake at the bottom for novelty sweetness and vanilla at the top for classic excellence. Vanilla is successful because it fulfills all the requirements for an ice cream taste. It is delicious on its own, complements all toppings, and produces a comfort food contentment that never gets old. It doesn't aim to be surprising or trendy. It makes an effort to be flawless, and it is totally successful. What are your thoughts? Was your preferred flavor taken away? For more food rankings that resolve the delicious arguments, please leave a comment below and remember to like and subscribe. Thank you so much.